everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Misty with A Unique Treasure, and this is another part of the series, another step in the series of breaking it down, making a journal from step one all the way through the very end. And now we're at the point where we're going to start decorating and adding some trims, of course, because we're not going to leave this like this. So today I was actually, I found out I'm going to have surgery on the 23rd. And so it kind of messed up my calendar. Let's just say that, put it that way. And with me having this illness, it kind of waxed me out a little bit. So like that means that I've been laying down quite a bit. So there's more time taken. So I actually have a special order that's due this week, and I was working on it, and I was like, oh, geez, it's Sunday. I got to do my series. So what we're going to do today is we're going to work on the outside, and then I'm just going to share with you and the other one that I did prior, what I did with that first, and then we're going to do something with ours. So as you see where the material meets, I just put this little bit of trim here. I did not want to do a closure with you guys because I'm not super happy with this. I'm going to investigate this a little bit more, but if you guys ever did want to repeat this series and put a closure on here, you would do this, of course, before you put your inside cover on, because that's what's going to cover up the lump here. Okay, and so let's go ahead and just talk about what besides that, what we do have. So go ahead and grab some trims. I tried several things. I've tried wide trims, I've tried small trims, I tried trims like this, I covered up the whole thing. So you don't have to do exactly what I do, but I just wanted to give you an idea. And then also on the back here, I had thought I used to own a sewing machine store, like I've said in other videos, and I used to do all kinds of techniques in order to sell the sewing machines and with the feet and things like that. And so I wanted to see if I could actually do this, and I did it. And it's just been this thick piece of lace sitting around for the longest time, so I decided to throw it on here. And also I've done with this lace, let me find a piece like it. So this is it exactly. And all I did was I took it underneath the machine and I folded it, the sewing machine, and I folded it like so. Now if you guys want to cheat, you can actually stick a little glue. Remember the fabric on fabric glue that I was talking to you about? And I'll have the link if you don't have this, if you want to get it underneath in this video. And you can take a little glue, stick that here like so, and then do the next one. And and then stick it like so, and then but I just feed it underneath because you control the speed if you have any experience, which I have a lot of experience with the sewing machine. And you control the speed and you just feed it in under the foot little by little, and you just continue this on until you have this piece here. And that's what I did with this. And so I put it here, and then I just added to, I have a strip of this, and I just cut it off and added two here and on the bottom and put a little bow and glued the bow underneath. And that's when I found out, to be honest with you, about this particular glue, that I tried to use the other glue that I was using for everything besides paper, and this one, and it would not stick down until I use this glue. So that's why, I share from experience, not just trying to get you guys to buy stuff. So this is so simple and easy, and you may not like it, you may like it, but as you see, it filled the space nicely. And then I went on the inside here, and I think I'm going to do something more, and maybe start a little piece of pearl and go here to this one, just a little tiny piece, nothing big, because what I did was I let these lay naturally. These are not expensive pearls, they're cheap pearls, so they have little bends in them and they're irregular in some spots. So instead of cutting them and losing spots, I just laid it down naturally, and then I glued it where it laid down naturally. So now I'm going to just go ahead and stick a little piece, just a little tiny piece in here to even this page out. Because even though when I look at it, I like it, and when I've taken pictures of it, I don't care for it. So, just to take, because it's a weird shape here, I'll admit. And so just to take another little piece and just maybe do a little doodah here, and let it do its thing. And, just something really super short. And then, of course, I just grabbed two of these. Now, if I had done something different on this going back, I would have inked this up a little bit around there so that you can see the definition of that piece, the flowers here. And then this one is just like, it speaks so much for itself. And I didn't put anything here because I just darkened it with some ink when I did the edges. I go back in, if you notice, I didn't do this when we were working together on our journals and putting the covers in. I went back and I took ink and I inked it up through here because I knew that I did not want to leave this piece super white. Okay, I didn't want it to be bright white. I wanted to darken up. But I do like this red in here because we have a little red throughout this journal and here. So I love this so much. I didn't really want to layer on it, so I just put a little tuck spot here. And I'll probably, I don't know. I might just leave it there. I might not even tuck anything in here. And then here, I'm not done with this at all. I call this warming up the journal. Okay. I just took a piece of paper. I had a little 6x6 pad, I believe it was. And I just took decorative scissors, these, and I just cut it straight up. And then I inked it, I set it on here, and then I took my distressor, my Tim Holtz distressor, and I'll put the link to this because if you don't have this, this is inexpensive and it is a great tool, and it has different lengths of blades in here. And so if you have a heavy hand, that's a good thing. Excuse me. Ooh. And then I just inked it up around there and put her on there. And then I will stick in here. I will stick some. You'll see because we're going to do it together. I probably will stick some tags and writing paper or something in here and fill up this space. I took just stencil here and some ink. It could have been any one of these distressing inks. I could have picked up any one of these and did the same thing. And I just put the stencil on here, and I took one of these in my hand. I didn't put it on the actual dauber. I didn't put it on here. I took it in my hand and I went like this. I just rubbed it across the stencil, and then I picked it back up and I did another little piece here. So that gave a really nice warming effect because I'm not going to decorate every single, I'm not going to put fabric and something on every single page in here. And then this isn't done yet. This isn't done. This was actually something I started out with and it became a mistake. And so and look, it's, this is packaging. And I just inked it up. I kept trying to ink it to go darker and it just keeps coming off, but it's okay. I like it anyways. And I'm gonna do something with that. Not sure yet. And I did glue this on here, and here's me warming up. This is a stencil. And I like the stencil a lot. These stencils I got from Hobby Lobby a long time ago, and they are sticky. And they stick to your paper. And I stick it right here in the corner, like so. And I just take again, what color I want on here, dip it, and just rub it. And then peel this up. And there you got that. So these come from Hobby Lobby. And then let's see if I've done anything else. Nothing here. I did, this is from the envelope we put in here. And then, see, I randomly go through my book and do things. And so this is, a new stamp I got, and I just wanted to check it out, so I put it on there. You notice I didn't do anything with this in the beginning, which I forgot, so I just took a razor. And I still need to trim it a little bit, or I will cut it off. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I might just cut it off, to be honest with you, because I like sticking little tags in here that will go right up to here, and with dangly things or ribbons or something. So I'll probably end up cutting this off, but in the meantime, if you ever sew it shut like I did, you just take a razor and, you know, like one of these and just and open it up. It's not a big deal. And so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. And then here's another page, and this will have, you know, stuff stuck in it. And this came from a long strip. One says beautiful, one said something else, these birds, and I just cut them and put it on these pretty paper. And then again, I took some cute scissors and just chopped it off there. And you'll be surprised how all these papers will come together once we do them. And I'm just going to do what I want to do in the book, and you guys can follow along with me each week. This week, this video is going to be short because I'm not well, and I have to get this special order book out that I'm going to show you something else in here. So I don't know how short this video is going to be, but on this book today specifically, I'm going to not take a lot of time. But this is, as you see, it's Paris, and it's decoupaged on there. And then I just took ink to try to warm up the ends, and I took the whole thing, took the lid off, and just went like this around the edges to warm it up. And I was going to go back and do something else, but my daughter, my eldest daughter, she said, don't touch those pages. They're so pretty, but I am going to warm this up in here. And this is just color paper that I had already colored. It's not anything I did recently. So these all still need to be done. But in the meantime, I just want to talk to you guys about, you know, the outside and putting trim on it. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the other book here. And I'm going to do something a little bit more difficult on my end because I'm going to take this. This was gifted. I have a bunch of stuff like this that I call it a gift because my husband got this huge box of this, you know, tattered lace, hand crocheted, everything. There's just tons of it over there in the corner. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to meet two ends here. So I'm going to see if I can do this on camera and not look like a total idiot. So I know that I want my lace to come fabric to fabric, Misty. Wrong glue. See, I got to practice what I preach, right? I'll be sorry if I don't, because it'll take forever for it to dry. And I am going to add the glue. Am I on camera? Yeah. I'm going to add the glue here. Just be patient. I do my little squiggles. Yeah, the surgery's kind of messing up everything. I'm not worried about the surgery, but itself, I've had stuff done in the past, so it's not like I get scared or freaked out or anything. But it's going to cramp my crafting, and I don't like that at all. So I'm hoping that I defy the odds, and I'm doing this way for a reason because I'm just going to do the edge and then figure out where I want this to meet up at and cut it. And so you see it's the beginning of one of these beautiful designs, and then there's a break, a beginning and end, a break. And so I'm trying to kind of get that on there, but you know, if it's not perfect, it's okay. I'm going to pull it down a little bit and stretch it because I want it to meet here at this break. Okay, and all I'm doing is meeting at the edge there to where the brown meets. And then I'm going to actually cut this end here, and then I'm not going to glue this because I want it to be a certain way to meet on the other side. And then that will determine what I have to do to decorate the very middle, which you'll see what I'm talking about in just a moment. Okay. So, and what I like to do so it doesn't unravel is I like to take this glue or the Aleene's and just rub a little bit on the edges here. Am I on camera? Yeah. And so it doesn't come undone. Okay. And then let's do the other side. Nice thing is you can rub this glue and glue it off. But I do have a baby wipe also to help. And now I'm going to grab this piece on this end. And I am going to like trim this up a little bit. Okay. And then I am going to do the same thing I did on this side. And I'm going to meet the just kind of want to look at this. Let's see where it's meeting at. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Sorry about my phone, guys. I didn't put it on silence. And as you see, I'm kind of gluing up here because I'll probably trim that off on the bottom there to meet it with the shortest part up here. I'm going to just see again where that meets up top in the middle there. The center of the spine is what I'm talking about. I want to see where this is, this part, because I want it to kind of meet. Let's see where you are. You are actually starting here. So we're going to have to start there too. So let's stretch this over here. Oops, excuse me. Let me get my mom's phone. Okay, I'm back. I'm so sorry. My mother's phone is so loud and it's so cute though. She's a gummy bear, I guess. That's a cute song. It is adorable, but not loud. All right, so let's see. Sometimes I want to get a clamp on my desk, you know, one of those ones that you... This doesn't have to be perfect, guys. I'm just trying to make it to where it meets nicely, though. I'm working on another project, that special order, so I have other stuff all over my desk. And looks like it's picked up some ink along the way. But that's okay. The colors blend in. I love doing this. This just really makes me... I don't know if I want to, you know, have them meet like this. I was thinking about how, you know, taking... I knew what I wanted to do. I don't really want them all the way closed because I'm going to take a brown... Oh, I got to straighten that out, though. I want to take, you know, put a bow up here, and I want to take ribbon and go like this with this. That's what I planned on doing. So let's see if I can do what I planned on doing. If not, I will just have to do something else, right? I'm going to do it this way. Ah. I just want to dot it because I want to be able to lift it to put the ribbon in that I talked about just now. Okay. I do not like glue strings. That will drive me absolutely crazy. Because they do show. And I don't like that. No, I don't. I am very particular about glue. That's one thing I won't say like, oh, it's junk journaling. No, I don't like glue showing at all. I'm a fanatic about that. When I first started doing stuff, we were doing, you know, these steampunk hats and gluing them on, you know, besides sewing, we were gluing things on, and you took them outside and it's like, you saw this glue that you can't see in this room because the lighting is so bad. So definitely I'm going to, and I have an alt light over me right now. So it says true light. I'm like, ah, that's for me. I said this glue is not okay. I will peel you off. You will come off. I can see it. My eyes are like a hawk. All right. So I hope you guys are enjoying this, you know, getting ideas. And hang on one moment. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I'm so sorry. My mom's phone rang a few times in here and it's super loud, so I had to get it and give it back to her. And then I thought I was recording and I wasn't. So all I did was I put this on here. You know, I talked to you guys while I was doing it and just, you know, talking about, you know, other things and a couple things about this. But this is as far as I got. So I do though want to see if I can get some brown. Let me see if I left it, didn't glue it. I didn't glue it all the way up here, hopefully through the whole thing, because I wanted to get some lace and see if I can thread it through there for an extra beautiful touch. So let's see if that works out. And I'm gonna grab some real quick. So hold on a moment while I pause and go get my lace. All right, I'm back with my lace. So I'm going to start at the bottom here because I know that I probably should stick it through a needle. It probably would be easier. But I was thinking of doing it like tying shoes, you know, lacing up shoes. And I got a lot because I didn't know how much this was going to take because I don't do this all the time. And let's see. Right, you can grab it, Misty. All right, so this is new. I get these ideas in my head, and I just want to try different things. I don't like repeat, you know, believe me, I'll do lace on something else, but I hope you guys don't mind waiting. That's why I didn't do videos for the longest, because some of my videos probably can be long, and maybe I'll learn in my editing software how to speed up this part. And so you guys don't have to watch all this, you know. Okay, so if I did it, nope, that was wrong. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, you see I'm lacing this up. I'm gonna just do 2 here. I'm gonna go back through so I have even, and then I'm gonna do even all the way up. And once I get up to here, I'll bring you back on. Okay, be right back. I want to quickly bring you back on and show you what I did. I went and got 2 plastic crochet needles that we had here, and I'm going to use them so it makes this process much faster. Okay, be right back. Okay, so I am back, and I just got carried away, but I was just all into this and focused, and what I did was I went ahead and I stitched it up just up a little bit, because once I get this bow how I like it, which it's not how I like it right now, I will add a little glue so that it won't untie. Let me see how it's sitting up here. Excuse me for just one moment. My camera, I'm sorry. Geez, my light's in the way. Bear with me one moment, ladies. Okay, so as I was saying, I tied this up, and I probably could have left it a little bit looser, but it's okay. And I actually started here at the bottom, and this lace broke on me down here. So I will add a little glue to that now that I'm telling you. And I will spread this apart a little bit. Give it a little bit of, so you could see it there. And I'm going to just tack this down so it does not come apart. Okay. So what do y'all think? And what did y'all do? I'd really like to get some pictures, y'all, of anything that y'all do or was inspired by to do due to this video. It'd be so nice. And so we just did a big task here today. And this is what we're going to do for today. And then hopefully after I have my surgery, I will be able to, I might have one more week. I'm so, like trying to get things done before the surgery because they said I'm going to be in a sling for 5 weeks. But they did say when I'm sitting down, I could take my arm out of the sling. So we shall see. If you know me at all, I don't ruin things. I'm not going to ruin my surgery, but I certainly will try to craft. I have a new chair coming in because the chair I'm sitting in is kind of not great for my back and discomfort, that kind of thing. So I have a new chair coming in by this Wednesday, and it's ergonomic and all that good stuff. So hopefully it's going to help me stay here longer in this chair. And also, I hope that I will be able to craft still with one hand and maybe still use this arm. I just don't think I can lift it all the way up, but we'll see again. So please join me again. If you like this, subscribe, like, share it because I want to help, I want to inspire, and I hope that this inspired you. So thank you so much. I will be trying, I will definitely try to put out a few more videos to give you a sneak peek. I am making ephemera for a special order that I'm doing here, and this is the front of it, and that's all I'm going to show in case my special order person sees this. So anyways, enjoy. Have a great day.